ready? Give me a countdown, Bannock. You were so good before.
3, 2, 1.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode 13 of the Spike Nation podcast. I'm your host with the most, Jordan, aka 40 Licks. Joining me, as always, is my lovely co-host, Mr. The Bannock.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, Bannock. My parrot's interrupt. Joining me in the studio is my parrot, Emmy. Yay, Emmy, you're going to be interrupting us all. But, no, we do have a very special guest joining us in the Spike Nation studios this week. Please welcome, you know her as Toki Jam. Please welcome Jamie to the Spike Nation podcast. Hello, Jamie. Welcome to the Spike Nation podcast, the podcast that's listened to by so many people. So many two people. So good. Well, Jamie, thank you for joining us. And as always, we like to begin when we bring new members onto the Spike Nation podcast. But Jamie, why don't you give us a little background information? Why don't you tell us how, why, what, when, where did you find Spike Nation?
I actually posted this comment on one of your last podcasts because
I know it, but for the viewers, let's explain it to them.
I had actually totally forgotten how I came upon Spike Nation until, it just suddenly clicked to me. And
we probably sparked that memory because we're very influential here at the Spike Nation.
Definitely.
So we like Thor's lightning bolt, or not Thor's, whatever, the other guys, Zeus, like Zeus, a lightning bolt idea struck you, and you were like, you know what? Now, thanks to 40 Licks and Bannock, I remember.
Yeah, exactly. So thank you for magic memory juice.
It was about your brother, right? Being stationed overseas. Yeah.
He was in Iraq, and because at that time they had a really slow internet connection, and so
in Iraq? Really? I thought they had the new fiber optics there.
This was in 2007.
Next to the blown up mosque. No, I'm being sarcastic. I don't think they have anything. I would be surprised if they had anything resembling an internet there.
I don't really actually know. He hasn't been to Iraq since 2007. He's been to Afghanistan now.
Oh, well, that's not good.
Yeah, now he's in Afghanistan.
Yeah, that sounds even worse.
I assume your brother is a soldier?
Yeah, he's in the army.
No, he's a freelance photographer.
He likes photographers.
What am I supposed to know?
He likes splunking. He likes splunking
He likes taking pictures of rocks.
Hey, listen, I've actually seen documentaries about important scientific studies that have to be done in these regions, and they can't be done because of political agendas and stuff like that. So,
yeah.
But all the best wishes to your brother.
Yeah, no, let's give
from somebody in the UK.
And you know what? Let's give a big Spike Nation thanks to her brother for his service, and for making Jamie find Spike Nation. So I remember the comment was it was such a lovely one. You used to want to send him links because you couldn't stream things, and you would get the videos off of Spike Nation where he can view it streaming, right? Because I don't think
it wasn't streaming. It was I would directly download the file, so it was like MP4s or AVIs or WMVs. So I just put them all into a CD and send it to him in his care packages.
Now, was there a favorite video that you remember him liking, or was there one? Do you remember the first video?
I don't.
The cherry popping video? Come on.
I wish I could, man.
Come on. I never forgot mine. I've said it before. It's Squirrel Catapult, and it's fantastic, and I'll never forget it till the day I die.
I don't know about you. I don't even remember my first video. It's one.
Bannock, you've been involved in so much. I would forget it too.
It's one of those sites that no matter how you've been here for so long, you just don't remember when it started, how it started. It's just a part of you now.
It's literally like Neil deGrasse Tyson thinks about the Spike Nation the same way he thinks about the universe. It's like, when did it start? I have no clue. It just exists.
It began one day.
They're doing this Cosmos episode about Spike Nation. Ponder the theory of it.
I still want to know, puppets. What's the deal with them?
I got really...
Yeah, Jamie, you're the Jeff Dunham of Spike Nation. Why don't you tell us?
I got into them. There's this puppet on YouTube called Millie, and she's not updated anymore. I think
she's making food, right?
You're telling me Millie the puppet never took off on YouTube?
She's genius. It's
shocking.
But she hasn't made a video in like 2 years.
Well,
but Jamie, it's actually fantastic. It's this kind of a puppet making food, right? Is that what she was doing? She was making a dish or something.
It was just I don't know what she was. She was just
cool
very
puppet.
crass.
It's just a cool puppet, Bannock. Come on.
She was a little girl with like purple hair, and she just had the filthiest mouth.
Does the music go something like this?
Oh, that's my puppet, but there's another puppet.
Bannock's actually outside your house right now. Just when I wanted to start the Spike Nation news team, Bannock insisted on being the on-the-field reporter, and he somehow got your address, and he's there for an exclusive.
Holy shit.
He actually doesn't want to interview you. He just wants to interview the puppet, so...
Yeah, so if you could put it on. Or I could talk to the Gator and Mrs. Jones.
Are you referring
It's just all up on my website.
my parents don't get shit right
I'm
now.
telling you, some of this work is genius. I would buy it all the time.
Oh, Bannock, you were the creepiest guy I've ever met.
Trying to find jobs with. God.
Oh, it's
you know
the
the freakiest thing? I found her in like 5 minutes.
Uh-huh.
What, do you have like a latex covered doll like, pouring mayonnaise on it?
If she looks behind herself, there's a clock with a camera in it. No, joking. No. Seriously, I just found on this website. Pretty cool stuff.
Bannock made a joke.
Joke's on you, there's no clock in my room.
Not
It's an
anymore
invisible
now.
clock.
You're not taking that chance.
Oh, fuck, where'd that clock from?
Oh.
It's genius. But I guess you work in media and entertainment, right?
That was just my major, so...
Yeah,
I came to Seattle, which is pretty much land of the graphic designers. And
first of all, Seattle's like the promised land nowadays anyway. It's like the tech capital of the world, and just like I would kill a stranger. I'd pull the trigger right now to be living in Seattle right now. Just like, I don't want to hear about the rain. I can care less.
Too, because the rent is ridiculous.
You're in like the...
So I'm in this neighborhood called Capitol Hill, and that's where all the hipsters
that sounds cheap.
And all the gays and like.
So it's clean. We know that.
It is, and like
it's
lots of
wholesome.
dogs.
Well, doesn't Seattle have like a huge homeless problem, or am I thinking of something else? I heard Seattle had a pretty not huge. Maybe it was just the hipsters or the new like freemium thing where people like just are homeless by choice now.
Maybe Jamie is rich enough she doesn't see them. She has her own.
I'm struggling, so I'm actually getting very closer to the homeless level.
Well, listen, nowadays Seattle seems like pretty, groovy. You could probably go to like a nice shelter. It probably has free Wi-Fi. Like,
no, there would be a Starbucks next to it that has free Wi-Fi.
Yeah, right. Like, what's the point? You could be homeless anyway.
You're almost homeless. Your work is fantastic.
Doing good.
You should be making money.
You're not getting gigs with the puppetry.
No, there's so many freaking graphic designers. Like, they're all super smart and charming, and I'm just like, hey, here's my work, and they're like, fuck you.
You should bring the puppet to the job interview. Just be like, yo, you're not gonna find anyone else that's gonna do this, and be like,
and then have
right.
And you made the puppet yourself, right?
Yes. Yeah,
you see that's skills.
I noticed. The curvature. I knew you took I know you took a protractor out and you designed that. You sketched it out beforehand. Well, why don't you make? You know what? You're gonna have to. If this hits off, you're gonna have to make a Bannock one, and it's just gonna be very inappropriate.
Yes.
I'll just have a little like cloth penis, just always like, hey.
It has to be, and don't forget hairy feet. Very, very hairy feet.
No, we're not talking about your sexual preferences,
I go always. I can shave them. I can do a Brazilian line on them. Anything you want. I'll be happy with any feet.
On your feet?
Yeah, I've molded. I used to paint my nails red.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Oh yeah,
I know.
Anything to get attention in high school, man.
Yeah, anything. How else are you going to pass the grades? You have to, you have to work your way to the.
Well, I had some pretty persuasive teachers,
Yeah.
They got their way.
My school experience was just like Oz, like the Wizard of Oz, and every time I go back there, it's like Return to the Oz. It's so, it's too much. I just never liked it.
Oh, I haven't been back to my high school. Actually, my 10-year.
Flying monkeys or something.
I don't know what Bannock does.
I used to have a monkey, but no, I didn't have.
Do you know what I just found out the other day? That they used to sell spider monkeys in comic books back in like the early 60s,
Oh, you mean
I think.
Are you sure you don't mean sea monkeys?
No,
Yeah,
I mean
no.
actual
No.
spider monkeys.
like
Wow.
spider monkeys that go on trees?
Yeah, no, they like some guy thought it'd be a good idea to market spider monkeys to little kids as pets, and you could buy them for $20 in a comic book advertisement.
That's
That
I
sounds
wish
like
I wish I had a spider monkey.
Obama. What are you doing, man? Because
Yeah,
I want to live in
come on.
America where you can just buy spider monkeys for $20. I don't know. I can go to the supermarket. I can't buy anything for $20, let alone buy
Anymore.
a live spider monkey.
That's true.
So
Oh.
what do you mean about being almost homeless? Is it that hard? Is it so bad? Is it?
It's just
Um,
America, homie.
Yeah, well, I mean, I co-manage my freaking apartment building, and I still have to struggle for rent. Like, it's pretty
Is
ridiculous.
it a co-op?
No, it's just I'm just not the full manager. I'm sharing duties with two other dudes.
You're
just
the
a narc.
creative
You're a
type.
narc.
I'm actually the
The
main.
people at 4A are smoking weed again.
Yeah, no, weed's legal here, so
Yeah,
nobody cares.
You know, we actually did a little intro to this before you came on. It was our 420 podcast we were going to put up. But you'd be a good person to tell us what's going on in Seattle right now because
Yeah, pretty much anywhere you go. I mean, this is probably the case for where it's still illegal, but almost everywhere I go, I just smell weed. Like,
you know, I always found that those people are going to ruin it for all of us. Like, if you want it to be legal everywhere, you can't be smoking it outside, homies.
That's
Just do it
true.
at home. Like, you're going to ruin it, and someone's going to get arrested, and someone's going to be like, "This is my right now, man." It's not going to look good on Fox News, you know?
You can't get arrested for more than an ounce of weed, which is 28 grams. And yes, I did look that up.
I cannot afford that much anyway, so I would never have a chance to get arrested. They'd be like, "We found a roach clip and a penny in his pocket. What should we do?"
I tell you this.
Hey, I was going to smoke that later.
Yeah, dude, let me save that, man.
I'll tell you this. A few male users are most probably salivating right now.
Yeah, I would kill.
So a girl, creative, has a job, smokes weed. I
And
mean, come on, this
researches
is,
marijuana before she goes on the podcast.
and she can make puppets. Come on.
I wish I could have. My parents were here.
Oh man, you know what? They seem pretty progressive, you know. Living in Seattle, I'm sure, like, you know, they get down.
Well, actually, it was a funny story. My friend had made a really nice joint, and I lost it, so I thought I'd smoked it because obviously, I don't know, we were pretty high when we made it. And my dad was installing a lamp for me in my desk, and he finds it, and he's like,
What's this?
"Jamie, what is this?" And I was like, and he's like, "Is it marijuana?" I'm like, "Yeah, it is."
I'll be like, "Dad, you're awesome. Thank you for finding this." Just want to get down on one hamsies. Oh, well, that,
Wow.
I've been so tempted to secretly feed my parents weed brownies. But
that sounds like a felony, Jamie. I probably should tell you not to do that just beforehand. And Spike Nation take no responsibilities for what Tokyo Jam does in a personal life. All responsibilities lay on Tokyo Jam and Tokyo Jam Incorporated. Thank you very
Those
much.
are the only ones who have not liked that idea. Everyone else is like, "Oh yeah."
I could just imagine you're like a parent, like, "Oh,
What
I
are
think
your
I'm
parents really
dying."
conservative?
Yeah, my dad is more so. When my mom they both caught me smoking weed a couple of years ago, but my mom was just totally cool with it. My dad was like,
You seem, you know, I think once you get past age 18, it's like, come on, what are you gonna do? Like,
yeah, but I was still living under their roof, so you know, it was kind of understandable.
yeah, no, you're like, in all true, you're probably just like smoking in their room, and they're like, "What's going on, Jamie?" You're like, not this much in my face.
Maybe they were worried you found their stash.
Oh, they're worried I found their stash?
Yeah, they maybe had their own stash.
I recognize this strain. This is
Actually,
blue cheese.
That's a funny story. Just to, let's see, it was Saturday at work. My manager found like a dub sack of weed outside of our store, like in the dumpsters. And I was like, I just totally took that.
Yes,
I used to
yes.
work at the movie theater.
yeah.
I used to find that stuff.
The streets are flowing with weed.
Seattle sounds like America
I'm
in the
clapping.
1920s. Just like, the streets are with gold, and everybody gets their chance in Seattle. Come down, come on.
Have some
like
Starbucks and some weed.
We have Starbucks and we have marijuana cigarettes. Don't tell
discos,
Jamie's dad.
Gay discos everywhere.
First of all, I want to take note that Jamie, you're like the coolest person ever. Like I wasn't expecting you to be this cool. You're just like, yeah, dude.
She's very, she's very mellow.
Spike Nation, woo! So that's a good thing. So
I have a question, Jamie. What's the current favorite video for you on Spiked?
are we talking all time or are we talking weekly?
Oh, just anything at the moment. Maybe what's getting her back in there because.
Well, it's obviously my video. Obviously.
Yes, but not for long, my friend. Not for long.
Why, Bannock? It's obviously the Spike
with your
Nation
backstabbing podcast coming out. Oh, hold on, babe. Say hi to Spike Nation. Say hi.
Hi, Spike Nation.
Yeah.
Hello, wife.
So we got 2 girls, 1 podcast. How about that? Look at that.
Force him to marry you.
Oh, Bannock once says you should marry me. Well, she's on your side, Bannock.
You don't just
Jamie,
drunk him.
Crawford says you're pretty. Maybe we can work.
Oh.
I don't know. We're gonna have to talk after this podcast.
Everyone has their video switched on or something.
My girlfriend's literally trying to take the bowl from me. She's gonna go smoke some tree outside as we're talking about weed.
What?
So,
Do you all have your cameras
We're not gonna
switched on or
invite Spike
something?
Nation outside and smoke with us. I have to finish up. well, so sorry to cut you off. Jamie, put you on the spot again. Favorite video? Bannock's question.
My God, I can't.
Quick,
think
hurry!
of it
We need
right
an
now.
answer right now.
I'm sorry, the bomb has exploded. I couldn't decide.
Well,
Jesus.
Well,
Yeah,
what
it's hard
about
to
one
say.
that's? I know. Are you even frequenting the videos? No, I mean, I know Spike Nation's been a little slow these past couple weeks. It's hard.
I have been. I've been visiting it like every day. There's really not a day I haven't visited it unless I'm like out of the area and like away from internet.
Yeah, selling a bag.
When you're in
somewhere.
Afghanistan.
Yeah, if I were in Afghanistan.
When they
but
call
I think their internet's
When your
got-
brother calls you in for special ops, you know.
He wouldn't trust me with that.
You'd show up this really hard, like, hey, bro, what's up?
Why'd you have
If
to
I
fight
show up
them?
in Afghanistan,
What's up, Afghanistan? Yeah, you'd be stoned. You'd literally be stoned and
That
stuff.
makes sense.
Yeah, you'd be stoned.
bro.
You'd be
You'd be
stoned
stoned
while
while
stoned.
stoned.
Can I get
Well-
something besides this camel meat? What's going on?
Oh, it's like a little too hot in here. Oh, you got any suntan lotion?
Hey, I don't talk like a valley girl.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you drive 40 miles out of the, south and you probably get there. So, Spike Nation. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a
It's not the
website
favorite
and we
video.
post videos and stuff. Oh, man. So let's think. Let's think about something to talk about.
Favorite user.
Favorite? Who's the most handsome user? Me or Bannock?
No,
Let's go right
no.
now.
You don't even have a video of me. Do you want to see my picture?
I
You're
think
you're
I
You're like, she can just look out her window and see your picture, Bannock.
said.
I'll be looking at the window right now.
He's like George McFly, just falls out of the tree. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. You fall in love with him. We never looked at that aspect. Like his father was just a complete creep, pedophile, or a creeping Tom, peeping Tom, and they just bump over that fact. He doesn't deserve.
Holy
Biff,
crap!
to be honest, Biff never did anything. Oh well, he tried to rape her.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
Like,
you know what?
I watched this movie since I was little.
Shut up, butthead. Oh, I love Biff. Biff's my favorite character ever. You're the Biff of Spike Nation, Bannock.
Thank you very much.
No, that's a compliment.
Yeah,
You sounded like Andy Kaufman.
I love to be acknowledged. It's good to be recognized and respected.
Biff.
As
Yes.
Biff.
Yes.
You know what, guy? Hey, Spike
I've been through
Nation,
worse.
Get on the badge scale. Let's just have a picture of Biff next to Bannock's name.
Go
Holy
for it.
It's the Biff of Spike Nation.
shit.
I'm collecting all the badges.
Just shut up, butthead.
You gotta catch them all.
Yeah. Oh, but one of them's like you have to like.
I
don't know.
really want a holographic badge. Because you
What's
have to
the
have
one that says Code Breaker? I've seen only like one user have that. That seems
Apparently, one user posted a quiz, a puzzle where you have to break code, and somebody broke it, and he got the badge. So
Have you guys ever read Ready Player One?
no, that's something you do at night.
It's a good book. It's a good book.
Yeah, Ready Player One. You do it by yourself. Lefty for stranger, righty for friend. You know?
I'm a lefty. You know, I don't know if it's my generation thing. I use the mouse in my right hand, and I've just sort of evolved. You know, I'd like to see the statistics.
You know,
young
most
teenagers- statistics that Hey, listen.
Why are you taking my accent?
If I wanted to take your accent, all right.
What accent is that?
It's strange, isn't it? It's a mixture of Ukraine and English.
Okay, because for a little bit back there, you sounded a little like Arnold.
I can sound really Indian if you want. Hello,
Okay.
please come again.
You do sound really Indian.
Please come again, Mr. Simpson.
We talked about how he lived off Bollywood videos when he was growing up.
Oh.
I used to watch Bollywood movies as a little kid, but they were in Russian, so. But
That's
we also
weird.
had.
That's Bollywood movies in Russian.
Yeah, we
Sounds
also
like
had,
Soviet Union propaganda.
we also had Alf in Russian. Remember
Oh.
Alf? Yeah, we had
Yeah.
Alf. And what about dinosaurs with the big family?
Oh yeah, don't hit the baby.
I used to watch that all the
Don't
time.
hit the baby or don't hate the baby or something like
yeah,
that.
yeah, don't hit the baby.
What's
Don't,
Yeah.
don't hit top.
I watch that show every day, but I don't remember a single episode.
I know it's like it's.
That's basically everything that happened in early Fox TV, early '90s Fox. I don't remember
come
anything that happened.
It's
Television-
forgettably unforgettable.
yeah. That's exactly.
Like
it.
Married and Children was a great show. I don't remember one episode either.
Yeah.
The awesome thing with my accent is I actually have an accent when I speak Russian. So
Uh-huh.
every time I
Wait,
speak.
you speak Russian?
Yeah.
Is this the first time I'm figuring this out?
Если ты хочешь, чтобы я по-русски разговаривал, я очень легко могу. Это для меня не сложно.
Jamie, is
That was-
it just me, or do you have to go in the room and get another pair of panties too?
Was that hot? Was that
I'm
sexy?
changing that.
You know
right
what?
now.
As much as you try to make it hot, I don't think Russian can ever be hot. It's just
I really like Russian, so.
well, Bannock.
See?
There we
See?
go, homie. There we go.
I really wanna learn
my
that.
bad. My bad on that one.
I had a Russian piano teacher when I was little, but she scared the crap out of us. She was like, "In Russia, we do not play. We only practice piano."
She put the
it's
fear
quite
in my
strict.
boner.
Yeah. It went right back inside you.
It was a fear action.
It's like a turtle.
Oh man, I had a pet snapping turtle when I was a kid, and he almost bit my
Oh.
dad's thumb off.
Good
And
question for.
that was it.
Good question for Lady Jamie. What pets do you have?
Bannock, you already probably know the answer to that.
I know,
She
right?
has a cat and a dog.
Oh my
No,
god,
I
you're
don't-
so weird.
I don't have a cat. Why do you think I have a cat?
Because every
Because
girl
he
has
lives
a
in your
cat.
attic.
You don't
Just
know
say-
you have a cat yet, but you didn't open up your closet, and you obviously have a cat.
You wake up with
Oh, shit.
a cat up. It'll be a present for you. Christmas.
You know, cats I'm mixed on.
I'm sure Gelfling has like 3 cats she can live.
I don't want to guess that.
I love cats. You can take my cat. She's pissed off.
You see, there's two different type of cat owners. Ones that are absolutely freaking crazy, and so their cats are crazy, and ones that are really cool, so they've got really, really awesome cats, which are more like dogs anyway.
Yeah,
so.
I'm like the first one. I'm really crazy. My cat's really crazy. Yeah, my cats are nuts.
So I guess no pets, just a cat.
I have a dog, but it's a family dog, so.
See,
Oh, I see. So
me and Bannock have something similar. We have a family gimp,
yeah.
and
We
we've talked
share
about this
him.
before. Yeah, we share him. And
The game is we have to send them across the lake, the big pond, so that the agencies can't catch him.
You know
so the
what?
whole gift is planes, trains, anything to get him in there. But
You know what we
he's
like
been
to
missing
do?
for months.
We like to make him take his shirt off and slide across a frozen lake so he gets rug burn all over his stomach. That's kind of
Yeah.
like our thing. And the
I-
gimp doesn't mind it too, but it's just when we squeeze lemon juice on the burns, that's when he gets a little upset.
Oh,
The best part,
But the lemon juice also gives away, you won't get
Oh.
scurvy if I just give him lemon juice. So
but it gets better when you rub ointment on his skin and he starts feeling pleasure. So,
yeah,
you
well,
know.
there has to be a sort of pain pleasure sort of
Yeah, you
relationship.
can't have it
What's
both
the
ways.
point of having pain if you don't have the pleasure afterwards?
Exactly.
Jamie,
So-
what do you do to your gimp?
I don't even know what the fuck a gimp is.
Oh,
A
you never
gimp?
saw Pulp Fiction?
Oh shit! You know what?
A GIMP is like
The guy with
a
the
man
seed
that's
in his
like
mouth.
yeah, it's like
That's
a
one of
tortured.
those movies I've been meaning to watch.
But
Oh
you
my
didn't
God.
get to it in the last 15 years.
She's been
Somehow
asleep
in the
for-
last 10 and a half years, you haven't had the right time to watch Pulp Fiction. Come on, Jamie, you're gonna
I
need
have
a
a
better
weird relationship with movies,
You're gonna
okay?
need a better. You live in the most progressive city in America, and you never saw Pulp Fiction. This is why we're not going to be a successful graphic designer. All right.
I lived in Soviet Union and I watched it. So
You watch Pulp Fiction.
Friggin' A. I mean, I even have Netflix, but I get really
Well,
lazy with movies. Okay?
Imagine. You ever see Silence of the Lambs?
Yes.
Imagine
Yes.
the girl in the hole, but with a latex mask, and she wants to be in the hole.
Oh. Right.
That's a GIMP.
That's a
That's a
GIMP. A GIMP is like somebody that's just giving themselves into anything. And they're just
Have you
a
ever
slave.
been to a really nice nightclub where the people dress up in so much leather you don't know if he's a person or live in condom?
Or Italian?
I think nice nightclubs were determined by how much leather people wore.
Oh, you haven't. You come
I
over
think
here,
that'd be
lady.
more of like an S&M club.
Isn't that
What's
a normal
the difference? What's the
Yeah.
difference?
What-
Well, the difference is they don't openly
both-
whip each other.
They both do a lot of ecstasy.
That's pretty cool. I love that.
Ecstasy or whipping? Or both?
Oh,
Both.
I want to be whipped with ecstasy.
An ecstasy chain.
Yeah, just
As
get
they-
the whip.
As
Just
they
get the whip.
penetrate your skin, it
Just
just
break
goes
it off of
more
my
and more.
ass.
It
Just
goes
let
through
it
my
soak in my
bloodstream and
skin.
everything. I want to.
Oh.
Man. Hey guys, this is a good podcast. This
Yeah,
is
did
some
you see that
interesting stuff.
video on Spike about the dude who's injecting poison into his skin as a way to get high?
I've seen the guys that inject snake venom in.
Yeah, I saw the snake venom, dude.
That's I always wanted to try that.
Yeah,
Is that
no, we once again, Bennick does not speak for the Spike Nation. Spike Nation is. We're gonna have to give like an hour-long disclaimer at the end of the podcast.
you know
about-
how you know when you're stoned?
Because I get. How
Have
do
you
we know?
ever you use Rizzlers, right? In your country, you know what the Rizzler is, right? A small piece of paper you can roll tobacco in.
A Rizzler? No.
It's a small piece of paper you can roll tobacco in.
You mean like rolling
Like
papers?
rolling
Yeah.
papers?
Yeah, we call it,
You mean like a zigzag or
Yeah.
like a
Yeah,
call it
bamboo?
we call it a Rizzler in this country. It's just the name
Well,
of
I'm
a
gonna
brand.
call it that because that's awesome.
Yeah,
It's
that's-
awesome. It's the name of a brand and it's proper. But you know when you combine two to make it longer so you can roll a nice spliff?
You roll a mega joint.
Yeah, the thing
I
is,
have a
I've made-
really good picture.
I've made 3 large papers, but I didn't fill any one with splits. I just been making papers all the time with talking. I should have been rolling something, but no, I just got a whole line of
Papers.
papers now. Exactly, it's
got
all
papers.
set.
You're like
many
the
papers,
female
man.
artist that like draws everything in her own piss. You're there for the ride.
Oh.
You know, you don't need to roll anything in
Is
it.
that what Jamie does?
That's Jamie's new art project. You know,
That's not me.
that's what
not
she did in the
yet.
art. That's what she did in the
Oh.
last job interview. And
Puppets covered in piss.
you know, as long as you put down trash bags and like plastic over the furniture, it's actually not that bad.
They just don't appreciate my art.
You know what I like to do? I like to sit underneath the glass table and just have somebody do it on top of the glass table, so I get none of the ill effects of being pissed on, but I get like the whole, you know.
Like those water bag massages.
Mm-hmm, Jamie, you know what I'm talking about. You know, there was like a thing in like the early 2000s where they had like they sprung up in malls and they were like
Yeah.
hydrotherapy booths, and you would like go into this like iron lung and they would like put water pressure all around you. Did you have these? Did you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I saw them all the time in the mall, and it's like really weird to see the outline of the person in there.
Yeah, and they would say like this will get you to quit, stop smoking. Like they just claimed everything. It was basically Deadwood. You could
Wow.
just claim anything. Like this cures cancer. Bullshit. Give me your money.
People are crazy.
Fuck it. Just
People are
give me your money. You'll believe it.
Didn't cure my fear of water. I'm just kidding.
Aw.
James in there screaming. It's like a stroke girl. Like, Mommy, give me the fucking.
Aw, she's-
But it gave me powers. I'm the strongest person ever now.
It caused the mutation.
Yeah. This is the beginning of X-Men.
There was a hole in that bag.
Jamie's never been the same since. It shows you, like, it's so horrible, but it just shows clip of like the tsunami in like Japan. Just, like, I can't control my own powers. Killed 3.5 million people.
Oh my god, that just reminds me. I just watched The Abyss.
So you
Oh,
got
there
to
you
the
go.
Abyss in the last 10 years, but you didn't get the Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, well, it's thanks to my sister. She's pushing.
First of all, The Abyss is not a good movie. I'm just gonna state that it's so boring. I mean, I saw it when it actually was out, and that's 10 years ago, or maybe more. But I just remember it being really bad. I remember the big thing was it had the first like CGI effects. And it was just a water monster. Bannock, are you there?
I don't like the
No.
Bannock, this is Robot Bannock. See, when Bannock doesn't put out his solar arrays and soak up the sun, he actually loses power like Wally. And his voice starts to, I'm Bannock, and I cannot communicate no more. Well, Bannock, Jamie, you know what? We're going to have to cut this a little short anyway because I have to go. So
go and make your girlfriend dinner.
I know, I have to make. I'm such a little bitch. Get me a hand.
Hey, you know what?
She's gonna hurt me.
It's really difficult for males to become little bitches these days.
Hey, you know what? You live in Seattle. I'm sure all men are bitches there.
It's very progressive. Yeah,
there's not one man there. I think our Spike Nation hobo is from that area, and he might be the manliest person there.
Wait, who's Spike hobo?
I forgot his name. Bannock probably knows too. I wish Bannock was here. You know what? Let's get Bannock back and do a proper goodbye. So hold on, I'm gonna call Jay Leave. Let's call Bannock right back. This is very professional how we do it here.
Am I back now?
Yes. Yeah. See, that's so much easier. You know what? We could just do that over and over. Just hang up and get you right back. Yeah.
So let's continue and ignore your girlfriend.
Well, you know what? How about if I dip out, will it continue? Are you recording this, Bannock?
Yeah. Well, you recorded.
I'm recording it, but if I hang up, it's probably not going to record it anymore.
So press your button on mute.
Oh, yeah, you know what? So, guys, Jamie, it was very nice meeting you.
It was.
I'm going to leave you over. I'm going to let my amazing, professional, and proper co-host take over from the rest of the interview.
It's going to be so bad right now.
You know what, Bannock? If it just gets bad, just be like, all right, you know what? Fuck it. It's over. Done.
I got to return to videotape.
Done deal. And if it gets creepy, Jamie, just hit the button. It'd probably be good radio for you to just be like, I'm done. So, Bannock, Jamie, nice talking to you guys. Bannock, I'll let you take over. Thank you so much, Jamie. Nice meeting you.
Don't burn yourself.
Yeah, I'll try to come back if you can.
I'll try to come back. All right, guys. Bye.
Okay, bye.
So, Jamie, Spike Nation, how good is it for you?
How good is it for me? Real good.
That's very sensual, but I was being a bit serious.
Honestly, I didn't really get into the community until Spike Nation popped up. Because when it was Spike's Humor, I just went on there for the videos. Yeah, pretty much. I just used Spike Humor.
Yeah. Were you part of the process when it was shut down by, what's it called, College Humor or something like that? But they Crave, yeah, they bought that crap and they shut it down. That was horrible.
Yeah.
Everyone was worried. I didn't know what to do with myself. I didn't know where I could troll. People hate me there.
I don't know how I found the Facebook page though.
Is that where you found it, through the Facebook?
Yeah, well, that's how I found Spike's Nation, because everyone was upset that Spike Humor had shut down. So I think one person on Spike Humor, like weeks before it closed, was like, come join the Facebook page. This isn't going to die.
It's good. So why don't you add your content?
I don't really know.
Because I've seen your stuff. It's pretty good.
Oh, thank you. Maybe I will.
You should, because the community needs original content, and people talented like you and Anthos. You've heard this Spike Legend, right?
Yes.
Yes, you've heard his music. Fantastic, isn't it?
Right. It's good. Yeah, we've got some pretty pro people. Pretty pro people.
Pretty pro people. Yeah, hopefully. So, what are you doing with yourself these days? Other than just
days, trying to not be homeless.
Is that the main goal in life right now?
Right now, as of this moment, yes. So I have a minimum wage job and this part-time co-managing job, and I just moved to Seattle in February 1st, so
it's all new for you.
Pretty much.
No friends, no family, but no friends.
I have friends here because actually the university I went to, a lot of people from Seattle would go to, because my university didn't have a Greek system, and so they were They really like that.
You're Greek?
No, like fraternities and sororities.
Oh, we don't have that in the UK here.
Yeah, and it's very common for universities in the States to have that, but my university didn't, so that's why a lot of Seattleites would come to my university.
Just to not get away from that nonsense.
Pretty much. Yeah, although we still had drunken fools everywhere, but...
Well, everyone gets that. You should see Soho in the UK, which is basically Amsterdam for the UK. You get everything there. I once saw during Christmas just a friendly homosexual, nothing but a thong outside in the freezing cold. I had to shake his hand because he was dedicated. Because that sort of commitment deserves a handshake. He was a friendly guy.
Definitely.
Definitely.
Yeah,
so not much to discuss really, because I'm not exactly an American. I don't know much about your country. I don't have the latest lingo on it. So
me neither.
What, you're American?
No, I am, but sometimes I just live in my little bubble.
Yes, making puppets.
Yes, eventually I'm just going to turn my apartment into a puppet workshop and just hang like deflated puppet bodies from my ceilings and invite people in and just be like, welcome to the puppet shop.
Do you actually still have that puppet?
I do, but she's in my hometown now, so I have to bring her over.
I'll be willing to buy it.
I actually have another outfit for her too.
Go for it. I'll buy both. I'll do some juju magic on it.
You're gonna make her alive. You're gonna make her into a real person. I don't have any legs for her.
I'll call her Jamie.
Her name is Fun.
Yes, Fun. It's a great video. You should post that.
Yeah, I will. I'll let people see my crazy side.
So, why did you rush back for this podcast?
Why did I rush back?
Yeah, apparently you were really angry that he was going to disappear.
Well, because he had set up, I don't know, he asked when I was available, and
I'm just trying to backtalk him because I really
just talk shit about Jordan.
Yeah, let's go. He's quite annoying, isn't he?
He totally went back on his word.
Yeah, exactly. He's we should get rid of him or Spiked or ban him at least.
Yeah. Let's just give him like a retarded badge. Every post he makes, we're always gonna see this I don't know, this image of something horrid. I don't know.
You want to say something really rude and offensive? Go on, it's okay. Don't worry. Spike is. You've seen Spike. You've seen what kind of people go on it.
I was hoping you could kind of chime in.
People all think I'm offensive. I'm not. I'm quite gentle.
It's your online personality. We all change.
Yeah, it's true. Well, actually, I am actually very offensive. I'm just trying to be really nice, not to scare you off. But it seems like you're a normal human being, so...
It's a little hard to scare me off.
Yeah, so I guess you're Asian, right?
Yes.
Fully Asian, half Asian? What you?
Full Korean, yeah.
Korean.
I mean, as my friend puts it, I could always have some Japanese rapist in me, but you never know.
You never know. That's harsh, but you never know. That's quite a statement. So, did you celebrate Black Friday?
Black Friday?
Yeah. Black. I guess it was Black Friday. I made a post about it, or 14th Black Day, I believe it's called, something about Singles Day in Korea.
Oh, that's yeah. Not this year because no one else knows about it. But last year when I was living in Korea, we actually celebrated it.
I mean, it was yesterday, I believe. On the
16th, so it would have been 2 days ago.
On the 14th.
Yeah.
On the 14th. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So, do you know why they call it Black Day though?
Because of some noodle I believe they made.
Yeah, it's delicious.
Is it?
I eat it regardless. Yeah, it's a black bean noodle. It's what you would call Korean Chinese cuisine. So how Americans have their own version of Chinese food, like, orange chicken and like General Tso's chicken and chow mein. The black bean noodle is a Korean version of Chinese food.
I guess it's delicious, black bean.
It is. No, it's
honestly, I'm looking at the picture I posted on Spiked, and it looks like Gak from Star Trek. So it's
it's not an appealing color, and it gets all over your face and all over your shirt, but it's freaking delicious.
So I don't wear clothes when I eat. I go naked.
That's actually a really good strategy.
Because you don't want to get your clothes dirty, so I just sit in my chair covered in plastic. Suit. Well, my birthday suit is for my birthday, lady.
Your birthday. This is God, I forgot the word for it. Your birthday suit is basically you're naked.
My birthday suit is I'm naked apart from the one string that's holding everything up. I need that string because
what it's holding up.
it's the balance, you gotta sit with it. Sometimes when it hangs, it doesn't feel right. It gets so sweaty in there. I used to be a puppet.
Oh shit, that's up. I know your name now. I know your name.
Go for it. So, what? I have no idea what to talk about, honestly. He left, and it feels so bad. We should have ended it, but I didn't know.
Let's keep talking shit about Jordan. Anyway, where's Jordan from?
Yeah, I think he's from New York. That's what he said.
New York. Okay. So which part of New York is he in?
Not obviously not the rich part. So
yeah.
Can't afford proper recording equipment.
Jordan's a fucking hobo, so obviously not.
Obviously.
Not in like Upper Manhattan.
He lives in the zoo, I think. Because I heard he has a cat, he has a parrot, he has like a dog. I think he has a snake as well or something. It's horrible.
You know what? I'm going to look him up on Facebook and just analyze his entire.
Oh yeah. Regarding how quickly I found your information, you seriously need to limit your internet footprint.
You know what? Before a certain event happened, I wanted to make myself fully contactable on the internet. I always put my email and my website everywhere, but about 2 years ago, I joined OkCupid, which is a free dating site while I was in Korea. Oddly enough, this guy from California messages me, and he's like, hey, blah, 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 blah. And so we would talk on Skype. We would Skype with each other. And it was just apparent that he was a total douchebag.
A cunt, as you say.
I'm sorry?
In this country, we call them cunts.
Yes.
Or twats, wankers, tossers.
Yeah, anyway. Any of those words really matches him. And so I tried to stop communication with him, and he just kept making...
Are you sure that wasn't me in my other persona?
You know, it might have been you. Might have.
I've had a few experiences like that.
But have you ever lived in California?
Oh, so you actually met him?
No, he's from California.
How'd you know? How'd you know? How do you know he lives in California? He could be in London.
You never know. I don't know. According to his profile, he lives in California, but of course, you never really know.
And you tried to hide.
I tried to just stop talking to him, and he had me on Facebook, and so I blocked him eventually. Because he would not get the message, and then he would create new accounts, and then I would block those. And he created like 4 new accounts just to try to talk to me, and so I was finally like,
you had a stalker.
Yeah, pretty much. So then at that point, he was kind of a smart dude. He was like going to school for engineering. So at that point, I was like, okay, he's probably kind of smart, and like I don't want him to call me or anything. So I got really paranoid, and then I started taking my information off the internet.
Good call.
Yeah.
People like me find it so easy.
I do go back and forth on that. So like right now, I mean, I feel like I'm safe and no one's gonna stalk me. So I've been putting my information up again.
Yeah, like your website.
Yeah, pretty much.
Which isn't gonna be mentioned unless you want to mention it, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's public. I'm not hiding it from anyone. So yeah,
it's a bit simple though.
Yeah, I did have a more comprehensive website, but the thing is, when employers are looking at your website, they're like, I don't want to have to figure out, like, I don't want to have to play an arcade game just to see your work.
I get you. Simplicity. Oh, yeah. He's back.
I was waiting. We were talking about stalkers, and I was like, I'm waiting for my perfect time to interrupt and be like, hey, guys.
Why are you back already?
So I didn't hear what that interesting conversation was about. We were talking about maybe a possessive ex-boyfriend or something like that. Where were we going with this?
No boyfriend. It's just someone.
Or some guy, some chump that thinks he could be Toki Jam's boyfriend.
Yeah. Yeah.
Chump.
Chump. She's not good enough.
I hope you don't post this on your Facebook because he's probably a pretty intimidating dude. But if you don't, chump.
Oh no, he was not intimidating. He was like either my height or like 1 inch shorter and like a fucking skinny Jew fuck. I'm sorry.
Yeah, come on.
I'm not racist.
We don't like fuck skinny dudes. Yeah.
No.
You Bannock.
Skinny Jew.
Fit fuck. Hey, listen, I celebrated Passover this Monday. You got a problem, Toki Jam?
Jews are okay just when they're fucking crazy, then no.
Well, listen, I live next to Muncie in Rockland County. It's the Hasidic capital of fucking New York. It's crazy here.
Jews everywhere, right?
I don't even know you can constitute these guys as Jews. They're like...
Do you know what sorts Jews out really quickly?
Do I know what socks Jews wear?
No, what gets rid of them really quickly?
What?
Gas and fire.
Oh, you're so bad.
Oh.
You're so bad. Bannock, come on. Put some effort into it.
For some reason, that whole there was like a Hitler joke, and it was stuck in my mind all day at work because I work at a juice place. So it's like there's this, I don't know, it's just a joke on the internet. It was like, oh shit, it was like, gas the Jews? I meant that juice gives me gas.
Oh yes, I think I posted that picture one time on Spike.
Yeah,
and you're sitting there making someone's like frappuccino just start laughing hysterically. Like, Jamie, what's laughing about? Oh, just the extinction of a race. Don't worry. Just the extinction of, just the genocide of millions of human
people.
beings. It's okay. Oh my God, it cracks me up. Man.
Just so you know, my first name is Jewish. Just clarify that.
Limit this down real quick.
Well, just to clarify, I have absolutely nothing against Jews, and I actually really am interested in their culture, and I wish I could learn more about it.
You have to give another disclaimer at the end of the podcast, Jamie. Jamie's Jews do not represent Spike.
I think it's too late for that.
Your views on Jews probably do represent Spike Nation, so we don't have to add a disclaimer about it.
Okay, which Jews are you talking about?
We're talking. I said Jews, not Jews. Come on, Jamie. Come on.
Jews on the brain.
So in other news, how did Bannock do in my absence? Was it good? Did you feel comfortable?
I had to call the police twice.
Twice.
We have you on live webcam. I'm like, Jamie, blink twice, blink.
But guess what? I have her number, and she just calls me.
Oh man, you work fast, Mr. Bannock. You work fast.
So everywhere she calls, it's just my number.
He's not no chump like that other dude, man. He swoops right in.
I'm not gonna keep calling her. I'm just gonna stay behind her all the time. She won't notice.
You know, a true stalker calls and just hangs up when they answer.
I kind of like when she sleeps, I'll just brush her hair.
You know what you do? You pose as a stalker, and then when she confides in you, you comfort her.
I'll just paint myself fully black and just hide in the night so she can't see me and just walk up to her slowly. No, not gonna happen.
That's never gonna happen. Jamie's not into black guys.
Oh, that's harsh.
Especially Jewish ones. I've seen Jewish Hasidic guys with yarmulkes and everything, man. It was weird.
I can't say.
So let's change the story from Jews to something more reasonable. This picture you drew of yourself. Did you draw this?
Huh?
The picture on your website.
We're gonna go all Freudian in it, and we're gonna say, why do you think of yourself in that way, Jamie? Why would you draw this picture?
The one in my About Me section?
Yes.
It was just...
kind of annoying, isn't it?
This is like the 2020. We're asking the hard-hitting questions, you know, Jamie. You can't handle it here. What does this picture have to do?
Okay, I think my strongest suite is self-deprecating humor. So I love to draw pictures of myself. Like, I had an art project where it was supposed to be a self-portrait, and I pretty much drew myself like Violet Beauregard from
American Dad.
No. What the fuck is her name from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Violet, the one
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
It's Beauregard, isn't it? But I like that you said American Dad.
No, because they have a character in American Dad that's named that. I think that to a T.
The hairstylist, yeah.
Yeah, and he rides around like a little mini horse. Or
poodle. No, it's a poodle.
Yeah.
It's a poodle. Oh man. Well, I like that you might.
You guys take your hair behind a shed and shoot it.
Yeah, he has that southern affect that you can't tell if he's gay or really proper, but he's
gay.
Exactly.
Oh
man. So
it is Violet Beauregard, isn't it?
I don't know. We're going into Charlie and Charlie Factory fan fiction now. I'll do it.
Charlie and
what?
what?
Hold on. I gotta type it real fast. Let's say.
Charlie and the Chocolate
Violet?
Factory.
It is Beauregard. I just googled it.
Yeah.
Obviously.
You're such a dick.
Such
You're
a
ruining
douche.
this.
I should have just made my mashed potatoes and just.
Yeah.
I should have just left. It actually gets more creepy when I show up. No, listen, this is my baby. This is my baby. This is the Spike Nation podcast. I don't want to let it go awry, you know?
Array?
Awry.
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 I thought you were meaning away.
Listen, would it be too far-fetched for me to say that, Jamie? Do you have a problem with me now that I said I was Jewish? I'm sensing a little hostility.
No, I'm not.
No, not at all.
It's just that money.
I need to meet your father. He doesn't let you smoke weed, but he's an anti-Semite. Jamie, is this a joint? No. Pick up your copy of Mein Kampf. There's nothing about marijuana in that.
Well, when did I say my dad was anti-Semitic?
Yeah, when did you say that?
Okay,
your views, basically speaking.
To be fair, all Koreans over 50 are horribly racist. So it's not really just tough, Jews. It's everyone. Even other Koreans.
Even other.
Uh-oh. See, when I show up, Bannock can't talk. You know.
He just gets so tight around you.
He's actually in love with me, and he just doesn't have the words to say. He wants me to call him back. Let's see if he's there.
You can't get rid of me that fast.
There he goes.
Oh, I can. I just have to figure out your real name. Oh, did I hang up on Jamie?
No, I'm still here.
Okay, good. Bannock, you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay, good. Everything's fine. I'll disregard my panic. Everything's fine. Please resume listening to the podcast. Everything is fine around you, ladies and gentlemen.
Here's my real name, just so you get it.
Okay.
Honest Yahoo? Yevgeny? Am I not supposed to say it? Yevgeny? I've heard a guy named Yevgeny. Just say your real name. If you're going to tell me your real name, just say it so I don't butcher it.
That's it. She says it properly. She's got the accent for it, man.
Yevgeny?
Yevgeny.
I'm sorry, you say that again?
That's some heavy stuff you're laying on me, Yevgeny.
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 Yeah.
I like this.
Well, close. Yev is easier, I told you. That's why I don't go by it.
That's why you by the Bannock. Give us a little origin of the Bannock. I forgot. Yeah. I think you might have told us, but give us a little.
What does Bannock mean?
I think it was like an
Bannock.
Yeah.
A Bannock is a Slavic bathhouse spirit that lives. You know what a bathhouse is, right?
Oh, I'm familiar with. She lives in Seattle. She's familiar with them.
So basically, it's a bathhouse spirit that could tell the fortune. And what you do is you would live inside it, and if you go inside the bathhouse halfway through, like half your back inside it, if you feel a prickle, that means good things will come from you.
Ooh.
If you feel a scratch, bad things will come from you.
So is that like code? Is that like sticking your foot out from a locker room in like a gym for a dude to come suck you off? Like.
And he could make pregnant women give birth straight away.
Wow.
I like this Bannock.
I'm telling you,
he's very gay but very straight. He's like,
and he doesn't like Christian crosses.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he's like
he's very Forever 21.
He's like Brian Boltano. I was like, is he gay or isn't he gay? He figure skates, but he's pretty cool. Like, I don't know, can't figure it out.
People don't realize, but Ukraine is kind of a mixture of paganism and Orthodox Christianity. So it's kind of like they have silly rules that don't apply to Christianity, but they still apply to their own. They mix it with it of sorts. So,
yeah, as you might think, Americans don't think about Ukraine until it's too late.
Yeah, because
until the shit hits the fan, and then
even I don't think about them anymore. Cause
it's out of sight, out of mind.
that shit's long gone. And my relatives are gone now, so I'm sorry. I had a good time.
Well, thanks for the depressing note, Bannock, that your entire family is dead.
Some friends are still there, but I'm sure they'll die soon enough.
Those stragglers.
Oh my god.
Okay, on that morbid note, how about we end the podcast when we're all here? On a good, you know what? Let's go on a good note.
Okay.
Jamie, you were an awesome guest.
Yes, sure.
And Bannock, you're a great podcast host. Speaking of that, guys, if you guys are still listening, please look forward to Bannock's special edition podcast with none other than Spike legend himself, Anthos. Bannock, is it a good show? We're going to like this one?
You're going to love it.
We're going to love it. Jamie, you going to love this? You're going to listen to it?
I'm definitely going to listen.
Can't wait. You can't wait to hear about it? I can't wait to hear about it, too. Well, go ahead,
Go on.
No, I was going to wrap it up, so if you got something to say?
No, I just said it was a special experience this time. It was amazing.
No, Jamie, you were a great guest. And it was,
yes,
it's
honestly.
very open, and it was great having you on, and good representation of
and
the
post your stuff online.
Okay,
Or Bannock is going to do it for you.
Yeah, I can actually if you want.
Oh, he will.
I'll even post the first essays when you're in 10th grade.
You should just probably say no right now, Jamie, so we get that out of the way and clear so he doesn't post it. All right, so for Jamie, Toki Jam, for Bannock, and for Trenton, who's absent and we miss him so dearly in our hearts, I'm 40 Licks. I miss him so much, man.
I know. Good
so,
job.
I'm 40 Licks for Bannock and Toki Jam saying, remember, guys, I haven't said this in a while. If it's not spiked, come on, Bannock.
Don't drink it.
Don't drink it! Come on, Jamie, if it's not spiked.
Don't drink it!
Don't drink it! Oh, shit! We got everybody saying it now. Oh, shit. All right, guys, have a good week. Thanks for listening.
Bye.
Bye.